All right, guys, welcome to one more session. In this particular session, we are going to learn about shell script. Now, let's try and understand what is a shell scripting. Now, in a shell scripting, let's say you want to automate some tasks or you want to run 4 to 5 commands at the same time, okay? Or you want to run some program. You can do on Linux with the help of shell script. Now you can simply say a shell script is a executable file containing multiple shell commands and they are executed sequentially. So if I have 10 commands that I want to execute, sequentially you can create one shell script. Now when you're creating a shell script, what are the things that should be there in a shell script? You see, these are the 4 things. That means, first of all, you have to define what shell is that. Okay. So by using hash, bang, slash bin, slash bash. So you have to give that should be your first line. And you can comment your code by using hash. That means if you mention hash and anything after that, that particular line will not execute. That is basically for comments. Second, the commands after that, the commands that it has to be executed, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 commands, and then the statements that you have to execute. These are the things which should be there in a shell script. Now, if you want to execute this script file, you also should have executable permissions. Whichever user executing this, that user should have executable permissions. And you can call the shell script from an absolute path. That means you can give a complete path of the script where it is located. Or else if you're executing the shell script from your local directory, then you can just give dot slash and the file name and the script will execute. Okay, so that is about little bit about shell script. Let us go to our console and try to run simple shell script and we'll understand more about it. Let's say I'm logging into my system. Let me log into my server here. Clear sudo su. I'm a root user now. Let me go to root folder. Let me create a directory. I will create a directory called as script. Enter and let me go into that directory. Okay. Now I'm there in a folder called as script. ls. There is no file here. Now let me write a simple script. For that, let me create a file. I will create the file name as demo.sh. Enter. Now what we have mentioned, the first thing, the first line should be slash hash, sorry, bang slash bin slash bash. This should be the first line when you're writing a shell script. Okay. And then you can comment hash this this is my first script. Okay. And then write the script. Let's say I just want to echo this I am learning okay, I'm learning shell script from level. Okay, let me close this. Okay, what I just want to run this command echo. That means it should show me this. I'll save this file. Okay, this file is saved. Now let us run this. Now let us run this file. If I see ls now, you can see this file. Now all that I need to do is that put a dot and let's say demo.sh, that is my file name. Run. You see, permission denied. That means I don't have enough permissions to run this file. So let me give the permissions to this file so that we'll be able to run this. Let's give permission for this. For that, we need to use a command called as chmod plus x and the file name. File name is demo.sh and enter. Okay. Now let's try to run this script file demo.sh. Now you see what it has done. The script file has basically just did a echo of this command. So in this script file we have just told echo and this. So it has ran that simple command. Okay. Now let us see one more simple example, then it will be very clear for us. Okay. For that, let me create one more script file. I will give it as vi demo, or let's say vi demo 1.sh. Enter. I. Now I told that first one we need to give hash exclamator slash bin slash bash. Okay. And then let me define small tasks. Okay. Like who am I, echo, say pwd, host name. This is a set of commands that I am running. Host name, echo, this is level up, and let's say ls hyphen ltr, let's say, okay, let's create one more directory. Okay, let's say mkdir new directory. Okay, let's say echo new directory, new dir create. Okay, now let me save this file. Okay, this file is not saved. Okay, now the file is saved. Now let me give permissions for this file to execute. What is the permission? Chmod plus x. This is the file demo1.sh. Enter. Now let me execute this. How to execute this? Dot, that means local directory backslash demo1.sh. Enter. Now you see it has ran all this. This is showing this is level up. It is showing me the output and it is showing that echo new directory is created. Okay, and the last command I think we gave something wrong. So basically we are able to execute that particular script. Okay, now let's create one more. Okay, I will give it as, so this time we will create a script by using variables. Okay, I'm giving the name of the file as vi variables. Enter. Now we know the first line should be hash bang and slash bin slash bash. Okay, this is the bash that we need to use to execute this. Now I'm saying a is equal to, so there should not be any spaces here. A is equal to Satish. B is equal to my last name. C is equal to, let's say, learning Linux in level up. Okay. And let's say the script I will give is as echo my name, my, let's say my first first name, my first name is $A. So when I give $A, that means it will take whatever variable I have declared A is equal to Satish, right? It will take this name automatic and it will say my first name is Satish. This is how you use variables. So now wherever you use this $A, it will be Satish. Okay. Now echo my last name is $B. Okay. Now echo I am $C. Now, why we have given this learning Linux and developing a single code? Because there are a lot of codes, right? We want to say all that is including one variable. Okay. So that is what I get. Okay. Now let me close this. All right. And let us save. I'm saving this script file. Now we need to give permissions for this chmod plus x. What is the file name? File name is variables. variables. Enter. Okay. Now let me run this file. How to run this file? Dot slash variables is there here only, right? Let's say ls, it is there here only. Dot slash variables and enter. Now what it is saying? My first name is Satish. My last name is this one. I think we have given some spelling error. Let's go and check there. Yeah, we see instead of echo, we have given as echo n. Remove that. I'm saving it. Now let me run that again. Let me clear the screen and run that again. Enter. Now you see, my name is Satish. My last name is Pabbati. I'm learning Linux at in Level Up. So basically what it is doing, it is the script is running multiple commands. That is what a shell script is. Okay. So now we have given the variables and we ran the script. It is showing us. Now what I want to do, I want the script to read the variables and give us the output. Okay. Let us see how to do that. Let me create a new file for that. Let's name the file as vi second.sh. Enter. Now I, and we know the first line it should be dollar exclamatory slash bin slash bash. Enter. I will write a comment. Whenever you have to write a comment, you can use this. That means this line will not execute. Read user input and run the program. Okay. Use the reader input and run the program. Now let's say I want to ask user what is your name. Then what I want to say echo what is your name. Okay. Then I want to whatever information that he gives, I want to read that as variable a. Okay. And then echo I want to ask another question. Echo what is your last name. Okay. What is your last name? There is no slash. Remove that. Enter. I'll say read this as variable b, and I'll say echo, and then echo hello dollar a and dollar b. Okay, that means this program, as soon as it runs, it should ask in the screen what is your name. User should give an input, and that has to store as variable a, and then it has to ask the next question, what is your last name, and it has to store as variable b. And then when I say dollar a dollar b, it should show hello first name followed by last. Okay, let us save this. So first of all, let me give that chmod permissions plus x second dot sh. It got the required permissions. Now let me run this dot slash second dot sh. Enter. It is asking what is your name. My name is Satish. It is asking what is your last name. This is my last name. You see it is saying hello Satish Papa. So that is how you can create a simple shell program by taking the user input and executing that. Okay. Now let us say I want to run some scripts in the commands. Okay. Let me create one more script. Let me give the file name as vi third.sh. Enter. We know by now the first line, what should be there? Hash, exclamatory, slash, bin, slash, bash. Enter. We'll say echo, hello, who am I? Now this is a actual syntax in the command, right? If I run who am I, it will show what is the current user. Okay. And then let me close this bracket. So that means in this command, it will say whoever is the user, right? It will run this command and shows the output. Okay. And let's say echo, and let's say echo today is, I want to run the today date. We have a date command, right? We can use the date command and run this. Okay. And then echo, that is fine. Let me save this file. So basically what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to show you guys in the script how to run the commands. Okay. Now let us give the permission chmod plus x third.sh. Enter. Now let me run this dot slash third.sh. Now it is showing today is Friday, September, and this is the time. Okay. So who am I is, it is running as a root. Hello root. Today is this. That is how you can run commands within a script. Now let us see how to perform a read a input and perform a task. Okay. Let me write a new file for that. Vi fourth.sh. We know hash I hash exclamatory slash bin slash bash, enter. Let's say echo. What I'll do, I will give one file name that it has to rename. Okay, echo. I'll say enter the file name to be renamed. Okay, I'll say read old file name. Say echo. Enter the new file name. Say read the file name. Read new file name. Okay, and what is the command? I have to give move dollar old file name to dollar new file name. Okay, what I'm trying to do here, I want to rename a file, so I want to use a script. Okay, as soon as it run the script, it will ask what is your old file name, and it will read it. And new file name, it will read it as a variable. Okay, one variable is old file name, one variable is new file name, and I'm running a command move old file name to new file name, and then I can say echo the file name has been renamed as dollar new file. Okay, this is the script I want to run. Let me save this colon wq exclamatory finished. Now let me give permission for this vi, not vi, it is chmod plus x fourth dot sh, enter. Okay, now let me run that. Now it is asking the file name. We know there is a file name by name demo.sh, right? I want to rename that. Enter. What is the new one? I want to make it as new demo.sh. It is saying the file name has been renamed as new demo.sh. Now let us see whether demo file is there or not. You see this demo file name is not there. It has been renamed as demo.sh. Let us see what is there in that cat new demo.sh. Now you see this is what it is there, right? This is my first script. I'm learning shell scripting from develop. This is what it is there in that particular demo file. So that is how we can rename the file. I mean, these are a couple of examples I'm showing it to you guys to run different or to develop script in multiple ways. All right. Let us see a couple of more advanced shell scripting in the next chapter. Thank you for joining the session. You guys have a good time.